Interactive media can be defined different ways, but generally it all comes down to the same thing. Media that is designed for users to connect, interact, create, and edit content on their own. When the user can create the content themselves or alter the outcome through interactions, it's interactive media.
A good example of interactive media has at least 3 or more of the following characteristics. It engages the senses, sight, sound, touch, smell, or taste. It responds to the user's directions or motions. Users have the control over the content and outcomes. They can manipulate the materials, characters, or data in their own way. The device allows users to transcend physical space. Users are able to interact or chat with people in different locations. It provides access to the internet, where users can research information, use social media, Skype, and more. It's portable. The device can be easily used in different places.
The Wayfinder is an interactive map that allows users to browse through store locations, sales, bus stops, hotels, and attractions. This type of interactive media gives the designer endless possibilities to work with, such as the layout and design of the interface, the maps integrated as 3D objects, interactive sale ads, videos, and websites are just some of the many things that relate to the industry.
Interactive projections allow people to control and respond to digital creatures and objects that are projected onto the wall or floor. In its simplest form, a computer is hooked up to a projector. The projector can be aimed directly at a screen or projected onto the floor using a mirror at a 45-degree angle. A web camera records people's motions and sends them back to the computer, which causes an immediate reaction in the images displayed by the projector. As an example of interactive media, the displays engage people's senses of sight, sound, and touch. The digital objects will respond to the physical motions the user makes with their body. Users can also decide how they want to play with the display, and the decisions they make will determine the outcomes of the games. More complex systems using high-speed connections and/or multiple screens can allow people from different physical locations to be displayed at the same time on the same screen to interact with each other. Even more advanced systems are used to make projections look 3D. Some displays are used along with social media to expand the interactive experience. The application is easy to use and can be set up almost anywhere. It can even be projected onto different surfaces and at different angles. As a designer, I could use this technology to design interactive educational displays that would make learning fun and interesting. I could design the characters and backgrounds used in the displays, as well as plan out how the characters can move and interact with the audience. I could also create videos and motion graphics that could be used in conjunction with the interactive displays.
A smartphone is a good example of interactive media on its own, but more specifically here, let's discuss the games. Any game can be considered interactive, however the ones on a smartphone involve the player's input directly rather than through a controller of some sort. They can change the trajectory of an object just by a simple touch in some games, or in others, just tilting the screen will change the direction a character is running. Another cool thing about smartphone games is that they can connect online. In order to play them, they have to be downloaded, and after that, the user can share their scores. Now, as a 3D major, I could see myself getting involved with this kind of thing professionally, no problem. I could design the characters, the levels, items, menus, any of these things that you see in the game. I could even design some of the way the character's gonna move, the way the interaction occurs, like if you tilt the screen, is something gonna happen? If you tap it a couple times, is that gonna make a difference? Just about any of these things could be design related, and I could work on them.
My name is Mackenzie Sauter, and I'm talking about the uses of the Kobo Vox in interactive media. I chose this e-reader, owning one myself, and found multiple uses for the device, from connecting to Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and other online social medias through individual applications. Alright, so a lot of handheld devices nowadays do that, but I was focusing on the Kobo's main point of reading books in a more accessible format. Honestly, reading isn't interactive by itself, but the Kobo Vox is a little different in regards to that. While reading, you can annotate, highlight, and quote pieces of a novel and share them online to Facebook, Twitter, or other social network. Interesting enough, but with touchscreen technology, an animation student, such as myself, might see some potential. Say I was reading a children's story, of course it's going to have pictures. But as a 3D major, why not have those pictures play out in a little animation? Say you can highlight a spot on the picture and the child would touch it, a bug for example. At the touch, it would fly off with a little sound, or perhaps a clip from Thomas the Train Engine would play during one of these sorts of stories. The technology is only just starting to bloom, and with gaming taking a leap into it, why not integrate the idea as a teaching tool while telling stories to children? It's possible, even now, but I haven't seen any evidence of it. And I think it would be a great way to interactive media. Just makes sense for the Kobo Vox and other e-readers and other such e-readers.
Hi, my name is Fred and I'm an up-and-coming new media designer. See this? This is an Xbox 360 Kinect. You're probably thinking, Kinect? That's for shenanigans and tomfoolery. No. With the Kinect, I can interact with everyone from the comfort of my own home. Xbox, share photos. Nope, Xbox, play credit sequence. With the Kinect, video editing has never been easier. You're gone. You're gone. Lens flare. Lens flare. My name. Perfection. With the Kinect, you could test games you've created.